Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome to our New Year's special video, which this year is T-30, a game where we have half an hour to save as many people as we can by shoving them into spacefaring rockets before massive asteroids pummel the Earth into oblivion. So we're essentially saving humanity, which, I think is quite a good and positive thing to do. Now, why is this our New Year's special video? Partly because it's about new beginnings. So of course 2022 is going to begin very shortly, and in the game people are flying off into space to begin their new lives away from Earth. Partly we're playing this because it's got a countdown for the rockets to take off because, T-30 and everything, but also a countdown is a very, very traditional New Year thing to do. But mostly this is our New Year's video because I've had my eye on it for absolutely ages and it was in the Steam sale. There we go, that's why we're playing this. So let's dive in, shall we? Let's get on with it and try to bung lots of people into rockets. Okay, so we need to pick a map, and we do have these kind of predefined ones here. I mean, some of them sound quite nice. I mean, the fanciest tutorial, that sounds very good indeed. I have done a little bit of that. I didn't complete it, but I have gone through and just done some of the basic stuff to try and get a bit of a picture of what we need to do in the game. I didn't get to the end, but I'm sure it's fine. We can muddle through. We've got half an hour. What could possibly go wrong? So yeah, we'll muddle through with what's going on, but I have done a little bit of that, and it was very fancy. I'm not entirely sure it was the fanciest tutorial, but it was certainly very fancy. And an easy start. That sounds nice. It sounds like a nice map. Then we start getting into slightly less positive maps. For example, the ruined city of Boston. That doesn't sound very positive. A paucity of resources. A city so very dry. And then an endless desert. I mean, all these sound quite terrible down here. So I think what we're going to do is, as fun as it might be to pick one of the predefined maps, I think we will generate our own custom map. Let's go down here and we'll just go right down the middle here. Normal map size, normal moisture, normal mountains, normal trees, normal ruins, time limit on of course because the game is called T-30. I kind of feel like it's cheating if you take off the time limit. However, what we could do is we could change the random seed. So I think it's 3 words and then a number. Yeah, okay, so how about we change it to geek.cupboard.t. I mean, what number do we put there? What number do we have? I don't entirely know. Let's put 5. Let's put number 5 because the Geek Cupboard has been around for 5 years at the current time. So that will do the job very nicely indeed. There we go. So geek.cupboard.t.5, a nice, otherwise ordinary normal map. Look at that. Everything down the middle, everything all nice and normal. So here we go. Let's go and play on geek.cupboard.t.5 and see how we get on. And here we go. And of course, the countdown has begun. So T-30 means that we have 30 minutes. We're now less than 30 minutes until rockets that we actually build here take off and go off into the skies and the asteroids come down and obliterate the planet. So here we go. Now let's have a very quick look at what we're actually looking at here because time is of course ticking down. So we have over here all of our resources. We have no food, there's some compost, there's wood, there is stone, there are metals, there's plastics, there's minerals and there's seeds. And then up here we have a variety of kind of working demands and water demands and power demands and all that kind of stuff. And then on the map right here, this is the Citadel. So that's our kind of capital. That generates some very basic resources. And then over here, what's that? I don't know what that is. A resource cache. Remove with the clear tool, cost 10 metal, gain 1000 stone, 100 metal, 200 plastic and 50 minerals. Okay, that sounds like a good thing to get us started. So we have all these kind of things down here. I mean, immediately we'll go and clear that land, I think, because that means we get a massive pile of wonderful things. So yeah, that's very good. We'll take that and we'll clear some of that land around there as well. So the little kind of broken looking bits of land, we can clear out the way and we get some basic resources from those. Right, okay, so now let's get building. Oh, hang on. There's a little kind of broken sort of building over there. So here we go. Right, so let's get on with actually harvesting some proper resources. Now the actual end result is to do this here. We want to build some rockets, and it says there, rockets save people from certain doom. Okie doke, we will try our best. So we can build basic rockets, and in fact we can build a basic rocket right now if we wanted to, or we could build an advanced rocket because we have seemingly acquired 50 minerals, which is a bit of a surprise. That came out of that magic kind of thing just there. So that up there saves 100 survivors. If we do that and we build one of those, we save 100 survivors, but it does need some energy. It needs some energy, whereas I don't think the basic rocket does. We can just put lots of basic rockets down, but of course the basic rockets hold less people. Okay, right, 2 minutes of jibber jabbering. Let's get on with some stuff, shall we? So what we can do first is we're going to need to get some food in because we need people to do lots of stuff around the place. So let's go over to here. Let's get us a well. Let's build ourselves a well. And we'll pop a well. I think maybe, hang on, let's put the well over there. That seems like a good place for a well. And then, around the edge of the well, we can put little kind of farmland things. So this is eating into our resources a tiny bit, but I think we can cope. So there we go. So now that is generating some stuff that the water's coming out of the well and going into the soil. So that's becoming sort of farm stuff, which is all very nice. But we're going to need some people as well. We need some people around the place to actually go and work and do some jobs. So I think that comes from in there. That will make sense. So we can build a camp. That generates a few people, generates a little bit of work. So yes, we've got a camp generates 1 food into 1 compost and 1 work every second. Or we could build ourselves some apartments. However, the apartments require energy. These little camps only require food. The apartments require energy as well. And I don't know if we're quite suited for energy just yet. We could build some solar panels. Generates much more energy than windmills that only transmit energy to adjacent structures. But if we built something, say, if we built those just there, so now we have some solar panels, we're providing energy, which is very exciting. We could then go to here and put down, I mean, what's that? That's a high rise. How much energy do they produce? I don't know. I possibly should have looked at that. They produce 50 energy every second. Hang on, so now if we go to here, we can build this high rise, which generates a lot of work and a lot of compost, and it requires 40 energy and 10 food. I mean, we're generating loads of food over here, and we're generating energy with the solar panels. So there we go. We now have lots of work going on. So you can see the energy going into the building. The building is producing work because these little things are filling up with people ready to go and do jobs. And then, yes, it's generating compost as well. Okay, what have we got? 26 minutes. Let's try and get some more stuff done, shall we? So let's get ourselves, I think maybe a road going over in that direction would be quite helpful. And then over here, let's go and grab some wood, because we don't have much in the way of wood by the look of it. So if we pop a little road just there, we can go to here, and we can actually put down a little kind of logging site thing, which is very nice. So we'll pop that there, and there's plenty of people to go and work that logging site. We have a lot of sort of capacity for people right now. So that is all very good. Food is still ticking up, which is very nice. I don't quite think we're 80%. What does that mean? 80% of our food demands are being met, possibly. I mean, the food is ticking up very nicely. The food is flying up. We need to find minerals, really. That's what we need to find, and that's kind of getting full. That's very good. Okay, right, it's all looking good so far. It's all looking good. How about we get ourselves a road going to over here. So we'll build a road going like that, and then on this mountain here, we're going to build a very fancy mountain lookout. So it costs 10 stone and 20 wood. We can absolutely afford that. So we build that, and it's going to reveal a big chunk of the map. Okay. Ooh. There's like a great big kind of... Oh, it's water. It's water. I thought it was like a crack in the planet or something, but no, it's water. Place a metal synthesizer here to generate minerals. Okay, that is very good. Okay, there are some things that we can get rid of, so let's just get rid of all that stuff pretty much immediately, because that's just free resources right there. There we go. Just bring us all the free stuff, please. That's all very welcome. Bit over there, bit over there. All that's free. I don't quite know how we get over there. We just do. Let's not question it. We just go and pick up all the stuff. So, oh my goodness me. There's loads of free stuff we can have over there. That's wonderful. Okay, right, so we're picking up a lot of things. We are gathering an awful lot of stuff. Let's get a road going down there, and let's make sure that we have plenty of wood. So let's get 3... Oh, hang on. Let's get 2 of those. And our farms are sort of depleting. Our farms are kind of falling apart. So we'll wait for those to fall apart for a bit. And then I think what we'll do is we shall replace them. So hang on. We need to clear that, I think. So clear the broken farms. There we go. Those 2 will fall apart as well at some point. There we go. Just wait for that one to kind of fall apart. Do you know what? While we wait, let's put the other ones back in. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's kind of fallen apart. So clear that broken farm, and then we just replace it with this one. Okay. So that's not going to generate more food again, which is all very good. Okay, right. That is splendid. Right, we need to get over to here as well, because you can put things on the skyscrapers to kind of dismantle those and extract all the goodies contained therein. So let's get a road going down to there, to that mountain. Let's pop another mountain lookout post on there. Ah, this appears to be the edge of the world. Okay, that's fine. We can cope with that. That's okay. Edge of the world is good with me. Right, so clear all those nice free resources again. They need to be out of the way, because ideally we're going to put a road in going round there. because then when we put the things in that extract stuff from the buildings, they're next to a road, because you need to have things next to a road. Okay, so let's do that. And then I think, now where is it? Hang on, which one was it? There's a reclamation site, which takes 3 work to generate metal and plastic. Or there is an advanced reclamation site, which requires 20 work and 10 energy. That does then produce 5 metal, 5 plastic, and 1 mineral. That's very good, but it does require 10 energy. Are we able to do that? I don't think we are. I suppose, actually, hang on. How much does a windmill thing produce? 10 energy every second. So if we were to put, say, a windmill thing just there, if we build a windmill thing to generate 10 energy, there we go. Now it can generate energy to adjacent things. Hang on, where was that fancy one? So if we put that there, that should then start generating, yes, it's generating minerals. Okay, that's very handy because we need minerals to build the fancy rocket thing. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's head over to, do we want to put something there? Do you want to do that again? Hang on, can we build lots of those fancy reclamation things? I think we've got plenty of work. We've got plenty of workforce going on. Yeah, I think we do. I think we try and get as many of those as we can. So put another one of those there, and then get another, if I press the right button it might help, another reclamation thing just there. That's very good. What do these do? Plastic synthesizer. Okay, that just takes 20 energy. It just absorbs carbon from the atmosphere and turns it into plastic. Okay, that sounds good. And then, yes, a metal synthesizer. That also requires some energy. But yeah, that will then generate metal and minerals every 3 seconds. Okay. So, I think we're seeing kind of the basics of the game. Now we've just got to get some people actually onto rockets so they can survive. Because, yes, we've got no rockets yet. But yeah, we've got plenty of room for rockets. It's going to be fine. It's going to be all good. Okay, over here, I think we can get ourselves a quarry on that mountain. So we can get some stone out of that. And then over here, if we go, if I press the right button, that would help. Go to there. That gets us some wood from just there. And then I think if we build ourselves a road going up there like that, we can then go to here and go, okay, wood. That's all very handy. And then go back into there. Hang on, is there an advanced quarry? An advanced quarry. That requires energy. Okay, let's not bother with that right now. Just a regular quarry going in there. And one just there. And one just there. Okay, right, so things are looking good. Maybe we get another food thing in as well. T-minus 20, crikeys, okay. Okay, but it's looking good in terms of minerals. Minerals are looking very good right now. Right, that building has kind of depleted itself. So we could, if we could get rid of some of these. Farm needs replanting. Yeah, okay, hang on. We'll go to that in a second. If we could get rid of those, we could put another well thing in over there and then have some more stuff going in over here, some more stuff growing. Okay, right, hang on. Need to clear those broken farms. It's all fine. There we go. Right, and in go. Oh, hang on. What are they? Greenhouses. They generate even more stuff. Do you know what? It's fine for now. We'll put the basic little farm things in. They're generating an okay amount of food. It's not too bad. We could just put another one in over here. Was there a fancy well I saw? Was that a pump station? Oh, okay. Put that next to water, not so bothered. And a water tower. Okay, right, not so bothered right now. Right, put another well just there. And then let's do the same thing over here. What's that? An arboretum. 20 water. Ah, that could be quite helpful. Because one of the rockets, the fancy rocket in the middle here, the bio rocket, requires seeds. I like the sound of that. I think that sounds quite nice. So it needs 100 seeds. Okay, so can we get some of these in? How much water does one of those generate? 5 water every second. Ah, botherations. We might need a pump station. It requires energy to then generate enough water to put into the arboretum to generate the seeds. Okay, right here, let's have the normal things we've got. Just generate lots of food, please. And then maybe over here somewhere, if we could put another bit of road there. You know, let's just drag the road up there. That's fine. And then let's get rid of those trees because that would just generate wood for us and we need that to do lots of stuff. And then over here, okay, so can we generate power? Yes, we can. How many minerals do we have? We have quite a lot of minerals. So we could put down some solar panels. Hang on. So windmill generates 10 energy every second to get ourselves... Hang on a minute, hang on, what were we doing? One of these fancy pump stations is 10 energy, generates 50 water. Okay. The structure can be placed only on shoreline, desert, or shoreline... right, it can't be in the river, it has to be next to it. Okay, so hang on. So how does that work again? Right, hang on. Possibly should have looked at this before. Where's the water thing? Placed next to a river or lake to pump a large amount of water into adjacent structures. It requires energy to function. Okay, so if we put that there, we're then going to need to have... If we put that there, that's going to generate water. It's going to need power, and then we need an arboretum thing next to it. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, we want to get rid of that. I think we need that logging site to go away. That needs to get out of the way. That'll be marvellous. Okay, down here, we're not doing anything with these buildings. So how about we get 2 of them just out of the way with a regular reclamation site? Just put... I mean, can we demolish these? Can we demolish those? Yes, okay, yeah, demolish that and demolish that. 16 minutes left. Right, and put that... Oh, we didn't demolish that one, don't think. I don't think we need to demolish that one, but we did anyway. But you know what? Everything is fine. Right, hang on. And then get the fancy reclamation site in. Just there and just there. There we go. So that's generating an awful lot of very wonderful stuff. Oh, look at this. We've got so much workforce going on. This is brilliant. Okay, right. So now that's gone over there. This is excellent stuff. So now we can get ourselves one of these pump stations. Okay, so pop a pump station in there. That now has no power. It's got no power. So then we can go over here and put down a windmill. So that's now powering the pump station. But the pump station isn't pumping water anywhere. But now if we put an arboretum next to that, that means that that can send water into the arboretum to generate some seeds. And that means we can build bio-rockets. This is going to be fine. We've got 15 minutes left until... Well, 15 minutes, 42 seconds. Let's not forget the seconds there. You can do a lot of stuff in those 42 seconds. Okay, so it's all looking very good. All those farms are going to fall apart again. That is absolutely fine. I think, do you want to try and see what else is going on elsewhere on the map? Maybe we should. So if we just build a little road going all the way along to there, and then get ourselves a lookout thingamajig, pop that there. Right, lots of lovely things that we can go and harvest. So this is just free resources. Thank you very much. Very nice. Okay, so we'll take all that. There's a thing there. Was that one of the things that we saw at the very start? Because they were really good. That gave us a lot of exciting stuff. And then can we head over in this direction somewhere? Could we, hang on, get another thing there, another road, and then put one of the mountain lookout towers there, and we can see what's over here. Okay, not so much over here. Some bits and bobs of stone, but not too much over in that direction. Okay, that's fine. That is all good. We're generating seeds. This is very good. I like this. This is good. And yep, the farms will need replanting. Okay, on it. Yeah, there we go. Let's get rid of those. We've got a lot of food. We have got a lot of food. We seem to have 625% work demand. That seems like quite a lot. 900. We've got a lot of workers. Okay, this is all very good. Just one kind of high rise is enough to supply all of this. Right, we need some food because that's apparently quite helpful. So there we go. Just lots of food going in over there. Those farms have fallen apart. Hang on a second. Demolish those. Don't demolish the well in the middle. Right, get more food, please. More food. Splendid. Right, that's back up and running, which is all very good. And then, yes, over here, can we build a road kind of going all the way up there? And I think we can build a regular lookout post over here. It just has to be connected to a road. So if we build that there, right, that's the edge of the map. That's the edge of the map. We'll take that. We'll take all those things. But also, we will take this. So that gets us, yeah, it costs 10 metal, but we get a massive pile of things. Yes, absolutely. Give us huge piles of wonderful goodies. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've still got 13 and a bit minutes. Now, the rockets build immediately. We don't need to wait for the rockets to be constructed. So, yeah, we could wait till 1 minute left and just place down loads of rockets. So I think that might be what we end up doing. Now, how is everything else looking? It's looking very good. Do we need to do anything more dramatic? I mean, we could... I wouldn't mind getting a metal synthesizer in. That sounds like quite a fun thing to have on board. So what does it do? Place on a water tile to extract minerals and metals. It requires energy to function. So if we put that there... So if we said, okay, we've got one of those, but it's not going to do anything because it has no power. So then if we said, okay, pop one of those just there, That's now powering that thing. Efficiency should go up. And now that's generating stuff. Okay, this is very good. I'm going to build across there like that. Why not? Right, okay, so we've got plenty of quarries going on. Got lots of food, lots of wood. I think maybe we start building some ships. Possibly along here. This looks like a good spot for ships. I mean, we can build some of the fancy ones. We can build 2 bio-rockets, which is very exciting. So if we put a bio-rocket there... Ooh, little kind of fireworky things went yay. Okay, so it needs more water to operate at full efficiency. Oh, okay, possibly should have read that a little bit better. Okay, never mind. Right, hang on, we'll sort that out in a second. Let's get rid of that logging thing there, the forest there, and that forest there. And I mean, I was going to say, sorry, nature, but yeah, the planet's going to be obliterated by asteroids in 12 minutes. Less than 12 minutes, so that's probably fine. Okay, that's not doing anything at all. That needs water. That needs water to operate. Now, can we... Oh no, I think we might have messed that up. Hang on, can we just put a well? Can we just put a well just there? There we go. That can send water into there. Okay, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Okay, right. Happy with that. And I think as well, if we put a road there, can we get another bio-rocket just there? Because there we go. Now that can supply water to both of those things. And we've got plenty of time left for the water to actually go in. Okay, that's good. Now I think we can't get any more of those because we're lacking seeds. But can we get advanced rockets? Okay, they require power. They require energy. They're going to convert 20 energy into 100 survivors. And it can carry 12,000 survivors. Okay, so if we build a fancy rocket, what if we built one sort of there and one there, and then built solar panels in the middle? That would go well, wouldn't it? So if we build one there, and one there, and then we put solar panel things in the middle, that can generate enough power to start those things. Okay, right. We're getting many survivors. I mean, I don't know what's a good number. I mean, if we save, I don't know, 100,000 survivors? 50,000? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Okay, right, let's go back down here and start demolishing these things right away with you. That's fine. They'll fall apart in time. It's okay, game. We have quite a lot of food left. Food is fine. Food is looking good. Can we get another bio-rocket thingamajig in? We probably can. If we put a well there, that can supply 2 more bio-rockets. So let's get a well. Yeah, okay. Pop a well just there. Get us a bio-rocket to go... Oh, can I go next to a road? No, botherations. Okay, do you know what we'll do then? Demolish that. Away. 10 minutes. Yep, T-minus 10 minutes. Hang on a minute. Put that there. That's a well. And then go... okay, that's not what I was looking for. Hang on. Bio-rockets. There we go. So bio-rocket just there. And we need 34 more compost and some more seeds. Okay. They use compost. Okay, right, hang on a second. Hang on. We need to demolish all of those. So demolish all these things. Away with those. And then put them back together again. Yeah, there we go. So along like that. Just to keep the food going. We want to make sure that we are feeding people. That would make sense. Okay, now yes. We're not generating much in the way of compost. And we need compost to go into the bio-rockets, I think. Yeah, we're lacking compost. Okay, what can we do to make compost? Was it a greenhouse? No, not an arboretum. A renewable forest. That did make compost. Okay, but we need 1,000... hang on a minute. We need 1,000 compost to build something that generates compost. Oh, does that generate compost? That costs compost. I've never said the word compost quite so much in my life. Okay, that generates food. That's seeds. The only thing that makes compost is this renewable forest. And that's kind of it. Is that all we have? Is there nothing else? Right, we might need to do some expanding. Possibly. And try and pick up these things. This scrubland. Okay, right. That could be handy. Grab that stuff. Yeah, okay, right. This is fine. That's all gone over there. That's good. We've got... let's demolish that and demolish that. And what we'll do is, demolish this. Okay, I didn't need to do that again, I don't think. But, okay, we'll put a road there and then get one of those there. And then we'll put, I know we just demolished that one. It's all fine. Oh, no, that I don't need it there. I need it on this thing. Hang on, no. That is in the wrong place. This is why I should never be allowed to be put in charge of anything. Okay, and then want to go to there. and want to do an advanced reclamation site, pop that onto there, and that will take that building apart very nicely indeed. Now, are they fully? Yeah, those things are full. Those things are full and ready to go. Now, I think if we do this correctly, we could go along there and we could put another rocket just there. I think that's what we could possibly do. Also, that road does not need to go all the way up there. I think we can get rid of those bits. We can probably connect that back up across the top just for the sake of it. But then I think what we can do is we can get an advanced rocket just there and one just there. So those 4 rockets are being powered up by this one set of solar panels, which are now in the middle of the towers of some great big rockets. I imagine they're quite dark, but look at that. I mean, if we could get to, what's going to be good? What's going to be a good goal? I really don't know. 100,000 people? Is that good? I don't know. That sounds good. It sounds like a good number of people to save. Right, can we build across? We can't. I know, bridge. There we go. We can build a bridge. Okay, that's fine. So build a bridge and then go and build a regular bit of road there. And then clear that just there. That needs to go away. And then some metal as well. We'll put a logging thing on there to make that go away. And when that's gone, we'll put down one of the lookout posts just so we can see what's going on. Okay, right, some lovely stuff that we can get for free. So thank you very much for all these lovely bits and bobs. However, that's not really what we were after. We were after compost things, although we do have 1.4k of compost now. Now, the only thing is, have we got time left? I think we have got time left. Hang on, so where was that? The renewable forest, a renewable source of wood, requires a lot of water to function. So, okay, 20 water is required, and some seeds as well, but that is going to generate some compost for us, which could be very handy in the long run. But we need to get this in, and we need to get it in kind of right now. So hang on. It needs 20 water. Okay, and the farms need replanting. Okay, I mean, we could just put 4 wells around it. We could just put that there, and then just go well, and just put wells around the edge and just hope that's enough. Because wells cost wood and stone, and we have lots of those. So if we just go, okay, there you go. Is that going to be enough? That's 5 water pouring in every single time. 75% efficiency. It is generating a little bit, but it's not as efficient as it could be. Do we make some amendments here? Go around that way. Our road network is terrible, but it doesn't really matter because we're not going to need roads soon. Where we're going, we're not going to need roads. Okay, so pop that there. That should now be operating at maximum efficiency. Okay, right, now, oh no, what are we lacking? Compost. However, we could build a few more of the advanced rockets. Can we get up to 100,000 survivors? I think that should be our goal. Not long left, however, for that to kind of happen, but okay. Let's go down here. So what do we need? We need kind of the solar panels, sort of here-ish. Hang on a minute, hang on. How's that going to work? Solar panels there, rocket there, rocket there. Hang on. So if we bring... Oh, hang on. Food. Food is probably quite important. We haven't got a big reserve of it, but I want to make sure that we are able to actually provide food to people because that would generally make people a bit grumpy. Okay, so put all the food stuff back down. That's all fine. That did cost some compost, but it looks like we're making quite a good amount of compost now. So over here, if we then said, okay, we've got solar panels there. That's okay. So solar panels go in, and then we can put one advanced rocket there, and then we could put one there and one there and one there. However, hang on, what? We're out of stone. Oh, okay. I'm very surprised. Hang on a minute. Let's get us a quarry going in just there. And then, do you know what? Let's get a road going all the way up there. And then we can have many quarries over there because that looks like a good place to put down some quarries. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Generate lots of stone, please, quarries. Oh, we can put a quarry just there as well. Why haven't we done that before? Can we have a fancy advanced quarry? What does that need? 20 energy. Okay, put that in. It's got no energy right now, but then we can just go, do you know what? Just build one of those next to it. It's fine. Hooray, plenty of energy. Okay, can we get another advanced rocket in? Yes, we can. So if we want one there and one there, they're going to need a road network around the edge. Okay, there we go. That will do. So we can put one there and one there. 3 minutes. Come on. 100,000 people. We can absolutely do this. Right, bio-rocket. Put the bio-rocket just there. Hooray, another rocket's gone in. That well can now send water into there, which is all very good. That's going to slowly fill up. Right, hang on. What are we lacking for the fancy rockets? We're lacking stone. We're just lacking stone. That's not been a problem before, but okay, right, hang on a minute. Go to here, put a lookout thing there. Okay, that's only some scrublandy stuff over there. Never mind. Hang on, we can get loads of quarries in over here. So quarry and quarry. So that's 2 more quarries going in. That's more stone. Look at that, the stone is flying in. The stone is coming in very quickly. Can we build, put a thing there, and then get ourselves a mountain lookout tower just there? Oh, it's beautiful. 'Tis a beautiful sight to behold. Lots of free stuff all over here. That is, oh, look at it. Look at the amount of free things we're able to get from scavenging the detritus of humanity. There we go. Right, that should help out with stone. Look at that, we've got almost enough for 2 more rockets. That's perfect. Okay, 1 rocket goes in. That's very exciting. We're lacking stone again, but have we worked our way through all of those things? Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Okay, do you know what? Let's get a road in like that and put another mountain lookout tower thing just there. Okay. More stone. More stuff that we can scavenge. Right, beautiful. Oh, we'll take that. We've got one of the fancy resource gathering node thingamajiggers. Okay, that could be really helpful. That could really help us. 2,000 stone. 2,000. Okay, right. Another fancy rocket going in. That's very exciting. Can we get to 100,000? I think we can. I think we can. Okay, hang on. We can build another one of these. We've got enough to build certainly 1 more advanced rocket. We've got 1 minute left. Okay, hang on a minute. Road network required. Don't know what that was, but okay. Right, put that in like that. Let's get ourselves one of those like that. That'll do. And then get a rocket to go just there, because that's fine. And we can't build another one, but we can build another bio-rocket. Okay, right, a bio-rocket. Let's put the bio-rocket... where can we put the bio-rocket? Hang on. Brain isn't working properly. Bio-rocket there, and then water generating thing just there. Is that enough? We've got 110,000. Farms need replanting. Don't care. Not bothered about farms. What do we need here? Stone. We've got 20 seconds. So, right, build another rocket quick. Chuck some people onto this. Throw some people onto this rocket really, really quickly. So here we go. This is it. We've got 10 seconds left until the end of the world. Do we need to tell the rockets to take off or whatever? Are we supposed to hit a big button to say take off? Because that would be very sad if they just sort of all blew up here. Here we go. Blast off. Okay. The most survivors ever saved. I think that means for our run. We saved 122,600 souls from being obliterated by the asteroids of doom. Do you know what? That's okay. I mean, I don't really know if that's good or bad. I don't know if that's a good or a bad number, but I think for a first go, for a first proper go at that, I think that's quite good. And I think we were really helped by getting that fancy, I can't see where it is, that just there, the sort of big work building. By getting that in early on and powering it up and investing in that, I think that meant that we didn't have to worry about our workforce at any other point. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. It seems good. I mean, if you're one of the 122,600 people that got on board a rocket and flew off into space and did not get hit in the face by an asteroid, then yeah, you're probably quite happy with that kind of stuff. But okay, there we go. Do you know what? I like that. I like that. It's a little bit familiar. We played another game that I can't remember what it was. It was a bit similar to that. It was quite a similar idea. But yeah, there we go. There we go. I liked that. That was very, very good. Very enjoyable. I mean, I imagine if I were to play it again, I could do things a little bit more effectively. Now I know what certain buildings do and how the rockets work and how the power provision works, all that kind of stuff. I imagine we could probably do a little bit better. But do you know what? That's fine. I think for a first go, that is not too bad. 122,600 souls saved from asteroid doom. Do you know what? Why don't we go and check the leaderboards? Let's go and see what the leaderboards look like. So how about, I don't know, the ruined city of Boston? Let's go and look at the leaderboard and see what people are saving in this. Ooh, okay, right. So the Neo Mayor YouTube, saved 2.2 million people whereas we saved 122,600 people. Okay, I think they did slightly better than us. They were possibly a little bit more effective. Maybe we should have this person, running the escape efforts rather than me. But, I mean, yeah, okay. Who knows how many goes it took? Maybe that was their 10,000th go or something to get to there. But, I mean, yeah, okay. Okay, so maybe our efforts, maybe it's just that one. Hang on. Wetlands, how many was that? That's 2.3 million. Okay, how about an endless desert? That's got to be hard. 4 million. Ben doing tremendous work there. Well done, Ben. Okay, do you know what? Let's pretend we didn't look at the leaderboard stuff. Hey everybody, we just saved 122,600 people from being obliterated by asteroids, so that's very good. Go us, hurrah. Yeah, there we go. That was very good. I like that. And I like the fact that it does have an obvious, very clearly defined end goal. You have half an hour and that is it. If you're not done in half an hour, then, it's all going to go horribly wrong. But it's whatever you've got at the end of that half hour is your end results. So you have to get it all done by then. And I like that. I quite like that. I like the sort of the very finite sort of end point. But there we go. We shall finish things up. So all that's left for me to say now really is Happy New Year. I do hope you have a lovely new year. I hope it's all very splendid and fantastic. I mean, of course, by the time this video goes out, it might already be the new year. It might already be the year 2022. It's not quite there in the UK just yet. So either have a happy new year or I hope you have had a happy new year. And yes, if you have been part of the Geek Cupboard for however long, for a day, a month, a year, if you've been with us through 2021 or even longer or whatever, then thank you very much for sticking around and taking part and joining in and liking and commenting and I know disliking if you want to, that's all good as well. So if you've taken part in anything Geek Cupboardy over the past year or many years, then I thank you very much. I am very, very much humbled and appreciative that you spent some time here in that in our silly little part of the internet. So yes, thank you very much. And again, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope to see you in 2022, where hopefully we can have some very, very exciting things going on the channel. But yes, we shall see what happens next year, because for now, we shall finish things up. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Kunik, your time is now. And you have missed, Kunik. This is unacceptable, Kunik. An Ash's caravan has been ambushed by man-hunting chinchillas. Are you going to land on my potatoes? That is just not the done thing. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. These guys have got amazing hair. I'm delighted that we've actually done something and it's worked.